folks. This is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the champions from the NFC, the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the air right away is Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon. He had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win. And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Cook up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Allen now looks to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tight. Five wide.
Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
Third down. Third and 4.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This a 31-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. The tight end in motion right. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready!
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 3-0 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Young. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set!
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Young.
complete here.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Looking to throw, Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
12, 10. Let's go now. Smash. Yellow. Right blue.
They'll throw again. Young escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the setup? What was the return?
It was a backhand. A really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's Allen to throw it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Allen. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
56.
Back to throw. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 13 yards out. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
1st and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man. That's Lugan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty.
Okay,
they did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Set. 45. What? Set.
Young now. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Young. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Ready.
Final play of the half, Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's first and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
This is caught by McMillan. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills 19. Young to throw it. Steps away to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, even the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball at the 14 for second and 5.
Ready?
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now it's third and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
To throw, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Tremble from 13 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. An extra point laid down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Allen going to throw. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And complete right side to Cook. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Handoff comes to Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown. But the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. My, maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because you have a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
That's good.
Throw it. Young. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Striker, down, ready.
Now here's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he will take it across for the Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And they're able to swarm in behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Elijah Moore. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a quick pickup.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time Cook. Only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Give to Cook out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Alert!
Now Allen. Man, and he hits him in stride. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to run forward with Davis. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here now, 2nd and goal. Again, this is Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Throwing, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. To throw is Allen. Rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Young here to throw. That one complete to Ligon. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
Let's go now. 32.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Carolina Panthers. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Garden saying good night from Santa Clara.